Good morning, students. First of all, I wish you all to get success in JEE Main 2021. First, we start with application of matrices and determinants, which is in your first chapter in your book, textbook. So, before going to discuss problems, we will recollect some results. Some results are familiar to you. Let us see. For every square matrix of order n, we have A into adjoint of A equal to adjoint of A into A equal to determine A into I. If A is a square matrix of order n, we have determine A into In. So, A is a square matrix of order n, then A into adjoint of A equal to adjoint of A into A equal to determine A into In. You know how to find the inverse of matrix. To find the inverse of matrix, A inverse equal to 1 by determine A into adjoint of A, provided the matrix should be non-singular, that is determine A not equal to 0. So, properties of inverse of matrices. Determine A inverse equal to 1 by determine A. Inverse of A transpose equal to transpose of A inverse. If lambda is any non-zero scalar, lambda A inverse equal to 1 by lambda into A inverse. Here lambda should be non-zero scalar, lambda not equal to 0. The inverse of A inverse equal to A. Reversal law. If A and B are two non-singular matrices, AB inverse equal to B inverse into A inverse. If A, B, C are three non-singular matrices of same order, ABC inverse equal to C inverse into B inverse into A inverse. If A is a non-singular square matrix of order n, adjoint of A inverse equal to adjoint of A inverse equal to adjoint A inverse equal to one by determine A into A. Adjoint of A, determine adjoint of A equal to determine A whole power n minus 1. Adjoint of A transpose equal to adjoint of A transpose. adjoint of lambda A equal to lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of A. Adjoint of A equal to determine A whole power n minus 2 into A. Adjoint of A. For this you have to take determine. The answer is determine A whole power n minus 1 the whole square. Very important result. Here adjoint exists 2 times, that is determine A whole power n minus 1 whole square. Suppose adjoint of this exists, adjoint exists m times, determine A whole power n minus 1 the whole power m. Here adjoint exists 2 times, determine A whole power n minus whole square. Suppose it's repeated m times, the formula is determine A whole power n minus whole power m. If A is a non-singular matrix of order 3, A is a non-singular matrix of order 3, then A inverse equal to plus or minus so you can find this result in textbook. A equal to plus or minus inside the square root, determine adjoint of A. Here adjoint of A. A also can be derived from 1 by determine A adjoint of A. This will hold when the order is 3. Let A and B, if A and B are any two non-singular matrices of order n, adjoint of AB equal to adjoint of B into adjoint of A. Orthogonal matrices. A square matrix A is called orthogonal if it satisfies A transpose equal to A transpose into A equal to I. If A is a square matrix of order n and m belongs to n, adjoint of A power m equal to adjoint A whole power m. Next one important results. If A and B are two square matrices of order n such that B is adjoint of A and K is a scalar, then determine AB plus KIN. It's a two square matrices of order n. B is the adjoint of A. K is any scalar, is a scalar. So AB KIN equal to determine A plus K whole power n. In place of A, we have to write determine A. In place of K, you take K the whole power n. Very important result. Trace of the matrix. The sum of all diagonal elements of a square matrix A A equal to Aij, that is order n by n, is called the trace of matrix A and is denoted by TRA, that is trace A. So trace A equal to sum of all diagonal elements. In a diagonal elements, the rows and columns should be equal. So A, II Here the matrix Aij. Here we have Aii. I varies from 1 to n. You have to add all diagonal elements. Suppose you take A equal to 2 minus 7 9 0 3 2 8 9 4. Trace A means you have to add these diagonal elements 2 plus 3 plus 4 9. Properties of trace of a matrix. So say square matrix of order n. B is also square matrix of order n. And K is a scalar. Then trace K into A. K into trace A. Trace A plus or minus B equal to trace A plus or minus trace B. Trace AB equal to trace BA. Trace A equal to trace A transpose. Trace IN equal to N. Trace AB not equal to trace A into trace B. Trace A equal to trace CA C inverse where C is a non-singular of order n. So trace A equal trace CA C inverse where C is a non-singular matrix of order n. idempotent matrix. A square matrix A is called idempotent provided it satisfies the relation A squared equal to A. So A power n equal to A, n greater than equal to 2. Next, periodic matrix. A square matrix A is called periodic if A power k plus 1 equal to A, where k is a positive integer. If k is the least positive integer, for which A power k plus 1 equal to A, then k is said to be period of A. So, periodic matrix means it has to satisfy the relation A power k plus 1 equal to A. The least value of k is called period of the matrix A. If k equal to 1, then A squared equal to A. In this case, A is an idempotent. So, period of idempotent is that this can be written as 1 plus 1 equal to A. In place of k, A power k plus 1 equal to A. In place of k, here we have 1. So, 1 is the period of idempotent matrix. nilpotent matrix. A square matrix A is called nilpotent of order K. Provided it satisfies A per K equal to 0, A per K minus 1 not equal to 0. Here K is the positive integer. This is null matrix. Involutory matrix. A square matrix A is called involutory matrix. Provided it satisfies the relation A square equal to I. Where I is the identity matrix. For an involutory matrix, A should be equal to A inverse. So far we have discussed some results as well as definitions. Now we are going to see some problems. Problem 1. Let the matrix A equal to x 3 2 1 y 4 2 2 z x y z equal to 24. So 2 lambda 8x plus 4y plus 3z equal to lambda plus 28. Then adjoint of A into A. Option A, lambda plus 1 0 0 0 lambda plus 1 0 0 0 lambda plus 1. Lambda 0 0 0 lambda 0 0 0 lambda. Option C, lambda squared 0 0 0 lambda squared 0 0 0 lambda squared. Option D, lambda plus 2 0 0 0 lambda plus 2 0 0 0 lambda plus 2. X 3 2 1 Y 4 2 2 Z. That is the given matrix A. So we want to find adjoint of but we know that adjoint of A into A equal to determinant into I. So first of all we have to find determinant value. X 3 2 1 Y 4 2 2 Z. Y Z minus 8 minus 3 into Z minus 8 plus 2 into 2 minus 2y. XYZ minus 8x minus 3z plus 24 plus 4 minus 4y. XYZ minus 8x or 8x plus 3y plus 4y plus 3z plus 28. 24 plus 4 28. Here minus 8x minus 3y minus 4 minus 3z minus 4y. We take minus 1 common. But in the question XYZ is given as 2 lambda. XYZ equal to 2 lambda, that is given. As well 8x plus 4y plus 3z equal to 28 plus lambda plus 28. So these two things are given. You apply here. So 2 lambda minus, in place of this we can take lambda plus 28 plus 28. Two lambda minus 28 plus 28. This will be cancelled. That is lambda. adjoint of A into A equal to determinant I lambda into 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. That means lambda 0 0 0 lambda 0 0 0 lambda. Option B is correct. If M is here, square matrix of order 3, such that determine M equal to 2. Then adjoint of M by 2. Equals to option A 1 by 2, option A 1 by 4, option C 1 by 8, option D 1 by 16. So we have one result. Determine adjoint of A equal to determine A whole power n minus 1. Therefore, adjoint of M by 2 equal to, in place of A we have M by 2, that is M by 2 the whole square. Since we have n equal to 3, here since n equal to 3, the square matrix of order 3. So 3 minus 1, 2. That means 1 by 2 into M. It means that 1 by 2 into matrix. Here M is the matrix, 1 by 2 is a scalar. We have results. Determine Ka equal to K power n into determine A. Using this 1 by into determine M the whole square. So we have the results. Determine Ka equal to K upon determine A, where K is a scalar. Here 1 by 2 is a scalar. So it's a square matrix of order 3. Each row, from each row we can take 1 by 2 in common. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 whole cube, that is 1 by 8 into determinant A, that is determinant M. We have square. But determinant M equal to 1 by h into determinant M is given as 2. So after applying determinant, just you can take this is square only. So using this result only we are able to write this. Determine here m by 2 whole squared. Determine m by 2 means 1 by 2 into the matrix M. That is each matrix we can take 1 by 2, that is k power n, that is 1 by 2 whole cube, 1 by 2 into determinant M. That's why we have written determinant 1 by 8 determinant M. Here we apply the whole squared. Then this is equal to 2. You cancel 1 by 4 squared, 1 by 16. So option D is correct. Next one. If A is a matrix of order 3 such that determinant A equal to 5, B equal to adjoint of A, then the value of whole determinant of determinant A inverse into AB transpose is equal to determinant A equal to 5, B equal to adjoint of A, value of determinant A inverse into AB transpose. whole determinant of determinant A inverse A by transpose. First I find determinant A by transpose. Is nothing but equal to determinant AB. Determinant A transpose equal to determinant A. So determinant A by transpose equal to determinant AB. So this is given that B is adjoint of A. B is given as adjoint of A. We can apply A is one matrix, adjoint of A is another matrix. We can apply determinant A into determinant adjoint of A. That is determinant A the whole square. Determinant adjoint of equal determinant A whole power n minus 1, that is determinant A the whole square. Here order is 3 by 3. So that determinant A the whole cube. This is equal to 5 cube. That is 125. So we have found the results. AB determinant AB transpose equal to 125 capacities. Now determinant A inverse equal to 1 by determinant A, that is equal to 1 by 5. We have the property determinant A inverse equal to 1 by determinant A, but determinant A is equal to 5. Now you take down determinant of determinant A inverse into AB transpose. But this is nothing but is equal to 1 by 5. 1 by 5 into AB transpose. Okay. So in fact, this is the matrix. So A and B are square matrices of order 3. So it's a matrix. This is scalar. So that this can be written as 1 by 125 AB transpose. Since determinant Ka equal to K cube determinant A. If n equal to 3, we have applied this 125, but we have found the result of this already, that is 125. 1 by 125 into 125, that is equal to 1. So determinant Ka equal to K power n minus K power n into determinant A. Here n equal to 3, then K cube determinant A. In place of K we have 1 by 5, that is K cube means 1 by 5 the whole cube, 1 by 125. Then value of this one is 125 we have obtained earlier. Simply we get the answer 1. So that the option is B. If A equal to 3 minus 3 4 in the first row, 2 minus 3 4 in the second row, 0 minus 1 plus 1 in the third row. And B is the adjoint of A. Find the value of AB plus 2I. Where I is the identity matrix of order 3. Here options are not given. You can take say integer type question. So numeric value you will get the answer. First to find the determinant value. 3 minus 3 4, 2 minus 3 4, 0 minus 1 1. So 3 into minus 3 plus 4, minus of minus plus 3 into 2, 4 into minus 2. 3 into 1 plus 6 minus 8 equal to 1, which is not equal to 0. So determine A equal to 1. So you have to find so we have one result. We have seen it earlier. If here we are two square matrices of order n such that B is the adjoint of A. Then K is a and K is a scalar. Then determine KB IN equal to whole determinant of AB plus KN equal to B is adjoint of A. The answer is determine A plus K whole power N. This is the result. We have seen already in the beginning. So concerning this case, AB plus 2I we have to find. That is determine A plus K. In place of K we have 2. Here in place of N we have 3. So 1 plus 2 the whole cube, 3 cube, that is 27. Sum number 5. If A, B and C are 3, non-singular square matrices of order 3. Satisfying the equation A squared equal to A inverse and determine B equal to and let's B equal to A power 8, C equal to A squared. Find, determine B minus C. So this is also numerical question. We have 20 multiple choice question, 5 numerical value questions. For numerical value questions, you don't have negative mark. Multiple choice question, you have 1 negative mark for doing wrongly. Okay. Here, A squared equal to A inverse, B equal to A power 8, C equal to A squared, B equal to A power 8, A squared whole power 4. But in place of A squared you have A inverse whole power 4. This can be written as A4 whole power minus 1. A squared whole power minus 1. Again, A squared equal to A inverse. Further, it can be rearranged as A inverse power inverse the whole squared. This can be interchanged. In the inverse of inverse is A, that is A squared. But A squared equal to C. So, determine B minus C. In place of B we have C, 0. That's the answer. So we have seen many definitions results. You go through all the results and definitions and we have solved 5 problems. So next class we have to deal with many problems. In this chapter we have one questions for JEE main. So practice. All the best. Thank you.